True Media was good with the family, man. Hope everybody having a beautiful day. I'm enjoying this nice, beautiful birthday, man, of mine, and I'm just thankful to see another year, man. God is good, man. It's a beautiful day out here, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm on my little, my cleansing walk out here in nature. You know what I mean? Out here in nature. And I just wanted to put some on y'all mind, man, about silence. I want to talk about silence. And I want to talk about how silence can say a lot about you. It can tell people a lot about you. Silence can say a lot about you. It can say how much you've grown, how much you matured, how responsible you became, how good your attitude changed. It can say so much that we fail to realize that it says to people. It can say growth, change, maturity. Silence has a way of speaking for itself. And sometimes it's best to not respond to nothing and just remain silent and operate from a place of silence. I'm practicing it. I'm learning it every day as I go. Just how to be silent and let silence speaks for you. Because silence speak more than we think it do. It ain't always got nothing to do with trying to prove a point or open your mouth to tell somebody how you're doing. Some people can see it on you. They can feel it on you. They can sense it from you just by you having a certain level of silence. They can see how much you've grown. They can see how much you matured. They can see how respectful you done became. You understand what I'm saying? Silence speaks volumes in this life. But we always feel like we got to make it necessary to open our mouth and talk when we ain't got to do that. Silence speaks volumes. And understand this. Silence can be used as a weapon. Silence can be used as a weapon when you have people coming at you and trying to pull your attention away from your mission and your purpose. See, they just want to get a response out of you. They just want for you to get outside of your mission and get outside of, who you growing into becoming. But when you use silence as a weapon to get back at people, it can be one of the greatest tools and the greatest weapons you can ever use. Is silence. Because it tells people you unbothered. It tells people how mature you is. It tells people you ain't got time for the bullshit. And it tells people they can't play with you like they used to. You feel what I'm saying? Silence is necessary, and I think we should all start taking it serious and practicing it more and more. It's a lot of people who run their mouth, but they ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing. It's a lot of people who always do all that gipping and gabbing, but they ain't saying nothing. They words don't hold no truth, no power to it. It don't hold no meaning. It ain't got no substance to it. But silence. You can be a person with all the gifts, wisdom, knowledge, and information to present to people. But I'm going to tell you this right now. When you learn how to go silent and you learn how to understand that word and you practice that word, boy, I'm telling you, you're going to become powerful in ways you can never even imagine. You dig what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's a lot of people out here who run in their mouth all day long, but they not saying nothing. And there's some people out here who just observing and operating in silence, and they saying a whole lot without them even opening up their mouth. Understand what I'm talking about? You feel what I'm saying? We talking about the spirit. We talking about consciousness. We talking about vibration. We talking about frequency, God frequency. People can't identify with that. That's why I said silence can be used as a weapon, because you can't argue with what you can't get a response up out of. You feel what I'm saying? You can't argue with something that ain't gonna talk back to you. You feel me? You gonna feel crazy. You gonna feel stupid. And so that's why we gotta understand sometimes, man, you just gotta go silent on people. And just for, you know, your own mental health sake. Just for your own mental health sake. Not even just because of other people. Just because of your own mental health sake. Learn how to be silent. You will get a lot more done. You will get a lot more innovative ideas. You will get a lot of more downloads from the universe. You can hear the voice of God better. You can think clearer. You feel what I'm saying? You won't have a cloudy vision when you learn how to operate from a place of silence. Understand what I'm telling you? And so I really honestly believe, and I know, that silence is a big part of life. It's bigger than what we realize. And it's the main thing that all of us can do, and we overlook every day because we're trying to keep up with the world. We're trying to keep up with society. We're trying to keep up with responding to everything. You dig what I'm saying? But you have to sometimes pull it back together, and you got to just hush up and let your thoughts do all the thinking. You don't think for your thoughts. Let your thoughts think for you. You know, we be out rushing our own thoughts, trying to get to the next thought. But you didn't even finish the last thought. And the last thought was going to be the best thought that you was going to have of the day. That was going to put you in a different position. That was going to elevate you to a different level. But you skipped that thought because you're so busy rushing through your thoughts every day because you're trying to keep up with the world. Understand what I'm saying, man? You feel me? That's why silence is necessary. Silence is needed. Get away from the noise sometimes. See, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy coming out here and spending time with nature because I know this is a part of what fulfills me. This brings me fulfillment. You hear them birds? You feel me? So that's what it's all about, you know? And when you really understand it and you really look at it, it's the one thing that all of us possess. It's the one thing all of us know about, but we overlook the most. Silence. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that background. It's a beautiful, beautiful background, man. That's how we do it. I'm gonna give y'all one time. You feel me? Give y'all one time, you feel me? Yeah, so, yeah, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Understand, man, sometimes you got to get away from the noise. You got to block out all the noise. You dig what I'm saying? And you got to get to a position in life to where it's just you and nature, you and God, you and your thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? I know that can be scary for a lot of people because they don't think that they can overcome the noise that's in their head. But 9 times out of 10, them just your inner demons trying to scare you, and they feed off your fear. But when you learn how to push back, and you start overcoming your fears, your worries, and your doubts, life gonna change for you, man. You gonna start seeing things that was always in front of you that you never seen before. You gonna start thinking ways that you never thought. You gonna start meeting people who's very kind and good to you, man. You feel what I'm saying? And so we gotta understand, man, silence is necessary. It's key. It's key. It's more to it. It's more to that word than just we think. You feel what I'm saying? It's way more to that word than what we think. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all one more look at this G thing. Look at them birds right there. I don't know if y'all can catch them. I don't know if y'all see them. Yeah, so this what we do, man. This is one of my cleanse walks that I go on, you feel me? Like once a week, man, I go on a cleansing walk, you know, just to kind of get away from the world, man, kind of separate myself from society expectations and all the noise and all the music and all the fussing and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And so I do like a cleansing walk, and I just get out here, man, and you know, just let nature do the talking for me, man. Just, you know, shut everything down and let nature do the talking for me. And so we got to understand, man, it's so much that we overlook by talking and by trying to respond to everything all the time. And I just think sometimes that can hinder you and it can stunt your growth, man. Real talk, you feel me? And so we got to understand, man, just learn how to, man, you know, just shut your mouth sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? And let nature do the talking for you. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you're going to start seeing things you never seen before. You feel me? For real. And we is living in a spiritual world. You feel what I'm saying? A spiritual world, a spiritual universe, man. And you know, sometimes you will never get to the spirit by talking too much. You only get there by silence. You know, that's why Jesus always went up on the mountain. That's why Moses always went up on the mountain. That's why a lot of the prophets always stood alone, and they had alone time because they needed that silence. You feel what I'm saying? To rejuvenate their spirit, to refreshing their spirit, to refreshing their mind, recondition their mind, and take their mind off of what the world thinking about and what the world doing. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, in closing, man, I love y'all. I thank y'all for everything, man. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going to everybody out there, man. Going through it, just understand, man. Better days ahead, you feel me? Stay strong, stay prayed up, keep God first. And I talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Stay blessed.